Welcome to the BetQL Daily Boost. I'm Lucy Burge of BetQL.com, and I am joined by Dan Karpuk. And we have an NBA odds boost for all of you today as the playoffs keep rolling on Joel Embiid, Steph Curry, and Kawhi Leonard to each have over 24.5 points. This is boosted to plus 145 at Caesars. Some value here. Joel Embiid hit the over just the other day with 26 points. Steph Curry has hit this over in his last 5 games, and Kawhi has hit this over in his last 6 games. So I love the value in this odds boost.
Yeah, this is a great one. We have 3 number 1 options. Like, that's all we can really ask for. All these guys are going to get plenty of volume. They're going to get plenty of opportunities here. As I get to in a second, I love Steph Curry today. Love him so much. We all know Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs is like a whole nother person. In the regular season, he doesn't seem to care, but in the playoffs, this guy absolutely steps up for his team. He's like, Brooks Koepka. He's like the Brooks Koepka of the NBA. He just steps up when his team needs him to most. And then Joel Embiid. We haven't seen him have that ceiling scoring game yet in the playoffs so far against the Nets. He hasn't really had to do that, and he was, of course, double teamed like crazy in game 1. But we're not asking him to go out and score 35 or 40. We're asking him to get 25. Joel Embiid could do that at the free throw line. Right. So I absolutely love the value getting this at plus money today here.
Yeah, at 25. I mean, this is definitely doable. So plus money, this is a golden odds boost right here. Plus 145 at Caesars. Get in on that and get up to $1,000 in bonus bets on your first wager at BetMGM by entering code Lucy1000 when you sign up for a new BetMGM account now. And head to BetQL.com and get your free 3-day trial today. Check out our exclusive sportsbook offers there as well. And of course, follow us on Twitter at Daniel Karpuk and at Lucille Burge. Our favorite bets for today, I love Mets money line against the Giants at minus 130 here. The Mets and Giants open up their series tonight. The Mets are sending Kodai Senga to the mound. And side note, I like him to also go over 5.5 strikeouts, as he has hit the over on this strikeout prop in all 3 of his starts this season. 21 total strikeouts. He is 3-0. Ghost fork ball. Keep an eye out for that. Love it. Love the ghost fork. So I like the Senga. He's 3-0 this season, 3.38 ERA. The Giants are going with Sean Manaea, who is 0-0 with a 4.76 ERA. The Mets are 6-1 in their last 7 games, and I see them getting the win over the Giants here. Mets money line.
Have you seen the ghost fork on his glove? It is amazing.
And he's really leaning into this. I love it. Full brand here.
I love it.
He's just so great.
I'm going to go over to the NBA. We know that Draymond Green is suspended, and I think that creates really interesting opportunities in the player prop market in tonight's Warriors-Kings game. Of course, the Warriors are down 2-0, which is very interesting here because I think that means Steph Curry, Klay Thompson are going to go crazy tonight. We also have Andrew Wiggins, which is questionable. We also have Jordan Poole, who is questionable. So if those guys play, they're not going to be at 100%. I think this is shaping up to be a massive Splash Bros game, and I'm going to absolutely get in on a bunch of their props. So here's what I've already bet in this game to give you a sense. Steph Curry over 29.5 points, minus 115. Steph Curry over 7.5 assists, minus 122. Steph Curry over 4.5 made threes, minus 125. Klay Thompson over 23.5 points, minus 104. Klay Thompson over 7.5 first quarter points, plus 110. Klay Thompson over 4.5 made threes, minus 125. Kevon Looney over 10.5 rebounds, minus 114, and Kevon Looney over 2.5 assists, minus 110. Now, I think that it's important to note that Draymond's absence here is going to open up so much, and that these player props really haven't adjusted a ton. Keep in mind here, Draymond, I had to look this up, made an average of 64.5 passes and received 48.5 passes on average in the first 2 games of this series. So those passes and those receptions of passes need to go somewhere, and they need to be spread out. Curry has received 71.5 passes so far. The next highest is Klay at 39. So the ball's going to be in Curry's hands an absolute ton tonight. And we also have to think, what are the ways Draymond impacts the game offensively? He spreads the ball around, and Steph Curry assists only went up by 1. Kevon Looney's assists stayed the same or went up by 1, depending on what book you're at. And Kevon Looney's rebounds only went up by 1. So there's just not enough of a correction by the sports books here. And I think that these 3 guys in particular are going to benefit. I wouldn't be shocked if we see one of these crazy, like Steph Curry 40-point, 45-point games, Klay 30. Klay has been one to step up, and we saw him, I think he had 36 points in one quarter once. I think that was the NBA record. So these guys can both go off like crazy. I expect them to see both take 25 to 30 shots tonight. So this is definitely something I want to get in on, and I suggest that everyone else does the same.
And that's why Steph Curry in this odds boost too, him included in this. There's so much value at plus money there. And again, this is why everybody, you should follow Dan on Twitter at Daniel Cardpuck for all these props every day, because Dan is killing it.
And one more thing that you can also do at the 25 plus Curry points. If you want to do 25 plus Curry points, 20 plus Klay points, and 5 plus Curry assists. So you're going to tease those down. You could get plus 100 on that parlay at BetMGM right now. So that's something I already did. That's our MV parlay of the day that I just plugged in here as well. If you want to check out all the reasons why you should do that, that's up at BetQL.com, free right now.
Oh my God, get in on all of this, because there is so much to be had here at BetQL.com, and go to BetMGM to sign up using the code Lucy1000 and subscribe to the BetQL Daily Boost wherever you get your podcasts.